Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the SummerSlam Predict the Outcome special for SummerSlam Saturday, night one. See right here on your left, the matches that will be on that card tonight, including grudge matches, championship matches, six-man tag team matches. We get them all set. We get the Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now for the Predict the Outcome special. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here for the Pro Wrestling Show. Predict the Outcome Saturday here for SummerSlam. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Here on the SummerSlam Predict the Outcome. Predict the Outcome. It will. It's going to be amazing. SummerSlam, the first day of August. SummerSlam is here. And SummerSlam will be the one for to remember. So like I said, we're going to kick things off. But don't forget to subscribe here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Man, what an amazing SummerSlam is going to be. Well, somewhat. We'll get to the matches and stuff. Let's get to some of the matches that we're going to be looking forward to seeing tonight. One match that I believe that will start the show will be Usos and Jacob Fatu of the Bloodline, Roman Reigns crew. They're going to be taking on LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sikoa. Well, this match right here has a new meaning on stuff because the Bloodline thinking they want Solo in the group, but Solo decided that he's gonna do his babyface run. Solo Sikoa is playing with these folks, and Solo did so a couple of weeks ago on Raw when he spiked his own older brother Jimmy in the throat, and it looks like Jacob Fatu is sick and tired of Jacob saying, "You need to join the Bloodline, man, brother. You need to go and get with the program." Solo saying that I ain't finna give him no program right now. Solo saying he wants to do his own thing. And this led to increased brawls between all of them, brawling outside the ring and stuff. LA Knight, Solo Sikoa jumping on Jimmy, trying to get upper hand on Jimmy and stuff. I think one thing about Solo's been finding his groove as a babyface. And I kind of like it with Solo finding his groove as a babyface. Solo Sikoa playing T to the crowd, saying that, hey, I'm sick and tired of a babyface. I want to do something different. And I can get that from Solo, because Solo really has been carrying his own. And he's been really pretty good. A couple of years ago, Solo was in a championship match. Now Solo back in the background again. But Solo Sikoa being the one, as you see, the whole brawl ensued, just chaotic between the Bloodline. And it looks like Jacob Fatu could once more jump the LA Knight, Royce Keys. He really wants some of Royce Keys. They're both kind of friends of the and stuff. Royce Keys got trained by Rikishi. Now Royce Keys fly on his own. On his own, literally on his own. So Royce Keys playing a vital part of this Bloodline situation. Who I think is going to emerge victorious? We'll see, but not them. We'll get them a little bit later. But I say Jacob Fatu will win. It won't hurt. We'll get the pinfall for his team. Jacob Fatu will be the one to lead his team into victory. Which then made think Solo joined the Bloodline. Again, you still got some miles left into the tank with Solo, but Solo eventually joined the Bloodline before Survivor Series. That's what I think. So look forward to seeing that. hold right now, that 6-man tag team match will be that way tonight. All these 6 men. Look for LA Knight taking the pinfall from from Jacob Fatu tonight. The pinfall. It's gonna be a crazy ass match to start out SummerSlam. I can tell you that right now. Well, speaking of that, the Women's World Championship is online. As Liv Morgan defends her Women's World title against Io Sky. These women have met before at the Queen of the Ring when they both was at the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Now things are a little bit different. Io won the crown. Now Io gets a shot, and she chose on that same night that she won the Queen of the Ring tournament that she wanted Liv Morgan, and she wanted to defeat Liv Morgan. It's gonna be a tall task for Io Sky, but look for Io Sky to win the Women's World Championship tonight. Bangkok Row. Liv Morgan just think she's not in a lot of feuds that she should be in, but you know, that's not her fault. That's creative fault. When you think of it, creator have failed her. Like they say, creators failed you so many times and stuff that you kind of go along with the flow. But I say with Liv Morgan, hopefully she gets she'll lose that Women's World Championship. Liv Morgan. Another match coming up tonight in the SummerSlam match will be another women's match right here. That Fatal Influence will take on Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, and Paige. So it's Fatal Influence versus the Total Divas. Either way, well, the Total Divas look like they wanted to get some. They the old guard, almost about a decade ago. Now going to the new girls and stuff. Now, Fatal Influence a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago on Saturday night's main event went against Brie and Paige. They're defending the women's tag team titles against them. So they wanted to put the titles out there. And JC Jane leading the charge. Charge indeed. And JC Jane helped Brie, help her team, her girls, winning some women's tag team gold. Nikki with those kicks, paying homage to her husband, Daniel Bryan, with those martial arts kicks and stuff. Well, those kicks going to be used to fray tonight in that huge 6-woman tag team match. Now, you see right, Fatal Influence 2 weeks ago on Saturday night main event, winning the women's tag team titles in New York City. New York City, indeed. It's going to be a New York moment, a New York minute. But look for a happy-go-lucky. Hopefully, it's going to be Fatal Influence winning again. Overall, the Bella Twins, once again, Fatal Influence playing a different key role, a key factor into what's going on. We'll see how they're going to go coming up. So we'll see Fatal Influence do what they need to do, but they're going to win. The Fatal Influence winning tonight. Another match that I am looking forward to right here. Gunther versus Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis, the former TNA/NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, makes his WWE debut at SummerSlam. Nick Aldis has been in a authority figure role as the general manager of SmackDown for almost close to 3 years. Now Nick Aldis takes his suit and tie off and gets in the ring against the former WWE World Champion Gunther. This all started, and this feud has escalated since almost a couple of weeks ago on Saturday Night Main Event. But Gunther has been questioning Nick Aldis' authority, and Gunther is saying that he was almost ready to Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce, a former world champion too, a former NWA champion. So Adam Pearce knows the thing. Him and Nick Aldis knows the thing too about being former world champions and stuff. Well, a couple of weeks ago, Gunther decided that he had enough of Nick Aldis' authority. Nick Aldis saying, you know what, I'm trying to do the right thing. Gunther only wanted one thing. He wanted to be inserted in the WWE Championship picture again after numerous failed attempts against Cody, against Sami Zayn, and CM Punk. He never got a world title shot 1-on-1. And Gunther feels oppressed, and saying that he's tired of it and he wants to do something about it. He feels all this is holding him back. Gunther decided to do stuff on his own and attack the general manager of SmackDown and left him out cold, cocked him. And cold cocked him indeed. And did so tonight. And Gunther and Nick Aldis having the championship match, not the championship match, but Gunther won a championship match, but Nick Aldis refused to give Gunther what he wants, his list of demands, saying that Gunther is dead. But they had a contract signed a couple weeks ago. That didn't turn out well for Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis being laid out once again, being powerbombed through the table again. And then Nick Aldis decided that he wanted to get some revenge by screwing Gunther out of the WWE Championship. As well, Gunther had opportunity to be added in the WWE Championship match at SummerSlam. He screwed Gunther and Sami Zayn, but particularly Gunther. He wanted Gunther to feel the wrath, and Gunther felt the wrath indeed. And Gunther did not like that one bit. Gunther decided that he wanted to do something about it, and he did. He attacked Aldis like we told you earlier, and Gunther and Nick Aldis laying out and stuff. But right here, this is what Gunther did right here. Powerbomb Nick Aldis to a table during their contract signing. At the both men really was trying to sign the contract and then make it official. Gunther made it official right by powerbombing Nick Aldis to the table. And now Nick Aldis returns the favor after Gunther had told interim general manager, Raw general manager Adam Pearce, who was filling in for the SmackDown duties, to say, hey, I'm gonna fight you now. Gunther is like he's impressed. He can't get an opportunity to be world champion, and someone holding him back. That's what Gunther believes. Someone is holding him back. He firmly believes Nick Aldis is the guy that's holding him back of being the world champion. Well, Nick Aldis did not waste no time or something. Nick Aldis decided to take the fight to Gunther. Nick Aldis applied the Texas Clover Leaf. Many of you may not know what the Texas Clover Leaf is. A move that Dean Malenko's father, Boris, adopted. It's sort of like a Boston leg crab, but you cross it over like Nick Aldis doing into a triangle, and then you hold the stretching tight. But he applied on Gunther, and Nick Aldis applied on Gunther. Gunther could be embarrassed by someone like Nick Aldis caliber, who was a former world champion, similar Gunther. But they're gonna have their match tonight. And I'm looking forward to seeing that, but I just don't see Nick Aldis having a debut match tonight. He's not going to be having the miles that he should have. Look for Gunther to be the one to defeat Nick Aldis and put Nick Aldis back. Who knows? Gunther and Nick Aldis might have a form of respect for each other. They both Irish, both got countrymen. Gunther from Austria, and Nick Germany or Austria, and Nick Aldis from England. So you could see that tonight. These two men look for Gunther to emerge victorious with that sleeper. Let's see him do tonight. Another match right here. I've called this the double main event at SummerSlam. Oba Femi goes one-on-one against Brock Lesnar. The rubber match. The third try is the time. This, like I said, this is the second double main event for tonight's SummerSlam for night one. Oba Femi was sick and tired of Brock Lesnar. Oba Femi got embarrassed by Brock Lesnar at Clash in Italy when Brock Lesnar delivered 7 L5s and pinned Oba Femi to get the win. Now it's time to the Beast wants more tonight. He wants to put Oba Femi in place. Well, Oba Femi said that, hey, I want you one-on-one. We'll meet at SummerSlam, and they're going to meet at SummerSlam indeed tonight. In a Hell in a Cell, the barbaric Hell in a Cell, he's going to crush Hell in a Cell pre-drills tonight. Oba Femi decided to take his frustration out on all the cops right here, Booker T students, and then attack them just to make him look strong. Oba Femi decided to do so tonight. Oba Femi, the ruler, looks like he's ready for SummerSlam tonight. And SummerSlam could be that for Brock Lesnar. Everybody was thinking Brock Lesnar's last hoorah on SummerSlam, but this is not his last hoorah. This is not his last dance. Tonight will be that Brock and Oba, even to the point that this past week on Raw, Brock and Oba met to do the weigh-in. Oba weighed in a massive 301. Oba was ready until Brock Lesnar showed up. Brock Lesnar said that he weighed in earlier. He was 302. So he's 2 pounds. He has 2 pounds more than Oba Femi, saying that he's going to attack Oba Femi and Triple H all in the ring. A lot of people were saying if Oba Femi was attacking the security guards, why didn't he attack Triple H and make a point? I guess Triple H would have been laid out like the rest of them. But tonight, the double main event between Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar, a massive match. They're going to end this rivalry. Oba Femi getting Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar, I meant to say, is getting Oba Femi ready to be world champion, a world champion caliber in WWE. And he's getting him ready. I think Oba Femi is going to take this one tonight. Oba Femi is going to show who's the ruler tonight. Look for Oba Femi to win tonight over the Brock Lesnar in the Hell in a Cell. And we ain't gonna see Brock Lesnar until probably around WrestleMania season again, or perhaps Survivor Series season, if he's kind of penciling into something. Like we said, we're gonna see that, how that's gonna go and how that's gonna match up between Brock and Oba. This was right here. If you want to watch the Raw Ring Report this past week, this give you a real setting of what's going to happen tonight between Brock and Oba tonight. Things like that is going to happen into the instance. So we'll see how it's going to go tonight. But Brock and Oba, I'm looking forward to it. Look for Oba Femi to win over Brock Lesnar in his hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Well, we go to this right here. We go to this right here before we leave out. Cody Rhodes goes one-on-one against CM Punk, the WWE champion, the Undisputed champion, in the championship match. They'll be kicking out one. They'll be the second of our double main event at SummerSlam. Like I said, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk tonight. These two stars, these two men, which haven't fought each other in nearly almost 15 years, and we're going to get that tonight in a 15-year absence. And you can tell right here, these two men want to fight, and they want to fight and need Cody and CM Punk. They were friends, but now it's turned personal because of the championship. Who wants to be the top man on SmackDown, leading SmackDown? CM Punk came back out of nowhere, winning the world championship from Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn couldn't even keep the championship head to SummerSlam for 9 days. He lost to CM Punk. Well, like we said, it's pull up or shut up. Is Cody Rhodes going to finally turn heel tonight? Would it be the night that Cody Rhodes turns heel and Cody Rhodes be the one to say, not so being a nice guy no more, he wants to be a bad guy? Maybe tonight is tonight. We're seeing signs of it between Cody and Punk. Cody and Punk, these two men respect each other. Cody said that he took Punk under his wing. What Punk said, he took Cody under his wing. They both were kind of wrestling at the same time, in the same timeline. They're kind of like close in age in a way, but tonight is totally different. When the world championship is on the line, everything goes down. So everything is head on a swivel tonight. And that head on the swivel shows that who wants it the most, Cody or CM Punk. Even yesterday on SmackDown, Cody and CM Punk had that little confrontation after Cody had CM Punk had tapped Cody in his head, and the Cody just like, what the hell, man? What you doing? But see, it showed the instance on Saturday Night Main Event when Cody got hit in the head with the championship belt, smacked in the face with the championship belt, which kind of led to that and stuff. So we're gonna see tonight how that's gonna go. So tonight was gonna be an instance and stuff like that. So both men beating the holy crap out of each other. Security had to do like Oba and Brock, had to pull these men apart, even that 6-man tag team match as well. Everybody wants to fight tonight at SummerSlam. We're going to see that fight tonight and how crucial that's going to be. Security had to pull these men apart from each other and show that they want to beat the holy crap out of each other, piece by piece. And they're going to do so tonight at SummerSlam. And tonight will be that tonight. And leading towards how SummerSlam will be. Who's going to be the top dog on SmackDown? Who's going to be the top man leading the SmackDown universe into the future as the WWE champion? My guess is CM Punk is still going to retain his world championship, and he's going to even drive Cody even more incensed and mad and insane. So I think Cody Rhodes is going to he's going to be tipped off, and he's going to switch. I think Cody Rhodes is going to do that switching tonight. He might turn heel tonight. Hopefully he do. And if he do, we're going to have that reaction coming up on the Pro Wrestling Show review. So look for that coming up tonight, the SummerSlam review for the Pro Wrestling Show. We're going to have all eyes, all ears on the fire tonight that who's going to do what they need to do. So there's a lot of unsettling situations and dramas and stuff, but look for Punk to win and Punk be the one to keep his championship intact. All right. We told you here on the Pro Wrestling Show we had a fully loaded SummerSlam Night 1 Predict the Outcome special, and we did our best to break down the matches, break down the match previews, and what my predictions and results was going to be coming out from night 2 of the biggest part of the summer. So tonight, we're going to have, immediately following SummerSlam, we're going to have here on Connect TV the SummerSlam review for night 1 Saturday. So did I get some of my predictions right? We'll see. So for me being Kid Predicts, saying thanks for watching the SummerSlam Predict the Outcome for night 1. We'll see you at the matches.